Joining us now is Mr. Kane from Citizen Free Press. Mr. Kane, don't ask me for tickets to the inauguration.
I can't believe that. I don't know if you heard it. I screamed out, "What?" when I heard you say that. I can't believe that anyone is that confident. I'll start off right at the top, and good to see you, Blake, by the way. Look, we can win Georgia. We can win North Carolina. We can win Nevada, and we can win Arizona, and we're going to lose 270 to 268.
We know.
Right? And
we're well aware.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, brother. And those 4 states are not givens, right? People need to understand we're reading tea leaves here. We're looking at ballots. In some states, we're looking at registration. We're examining bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3. In other states, we're looking purely at demographics, ethnicity as well as gender. So, this is just maximum tea reading. People shouldn't, it's nice that, for example, in Arizona, we got a 7-point lead, but you know what? Arizona is full of McCain Republicans and has the most independents of any state in the country, I think. So people can't even be overconfident on these 4 states. So I was stunned. I'll slow down and take a breath for a minute, but I was honestly stunned when you said that people asked for tickets to the inauguration.
No, and so Kane, let's just kind of take a step back here. Cockiness is a cancer, and cockiness will hand the White House to Kamala Harris. Yes, I want to be, of course, we're going to be fair, guys. Early voting numbers are good. We have good energy on the ground. Great, terrific. But you know what we don't have, guys, is we're not done. We are not done. So, Kane, kind of take us around the horn here and tell us what's going on.
All right, well, I've got a few things written down. One thing that I found interesting in reading the Nevada, right? So the Nevada numbers, if people want to follow them, there's a guy on Twitter, Michael Prusser, as well as John Ralston. Yeah, Ralston's a lefty. He runs the Nevada Independent, but he's honest in his in his portrayal. So one of the things I thought was interesting in Nevada is Republicans are benefiting from the same-day registration. I've seen it every day in Ralston's numbers. He's made a point of saying Republicans picked up a 700 net gain over Democrats in same-day registration. So I thought that was a small little caveat. So let's go through the states. People know, you've been talking about, people know what's going on in Nevada and Arizona. The numbers are nice. In Georgia, we think the numbers are nice. We're able to look at counties and sort of look at where these rural counties were before in 2020 as well as 2016, and turnout numbers look good. As I said, I was on War Room yesterday on Natalie's last show, and I talked to her about this idea of boosting the rurals, right? You look at a state in the past that we've lost, like Virginia, and it's 75 of the 80 counties are red, right? We only lose Richmond and Newport News and Virginia Beach, as well as Northern Virginia. And then you look at the results from those counties, and it's 70-30, 75-25 maybe, when in reality, these are 90-10 counties in rural Virginia and 90-10 counties in rural Georgia. And so I think one of the things we're seeing is the rurals are helping us out in Georgia and definitely in Nevada. You would be able to tell us on Arizona. And by the way, you can interrupt me at any point if you want to add anything. So North Carolina looks good. North Carolina is tight, though. Of those first 3 I've talked about, North Carolina is tight. We'll go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania does not really have early voting. Let's be honest. They have something called...
No, that's right. They have a very goofy... No, that's exactly... Yeah. They do not have early voting culture either. Everyone's just like, it's election day. It's how it is.
Yeah, very much so. And so you can go in and request an absentee ballot, fill it out on the spot, and turn it in. So that's their version of early day voting. And that's why there have been these problems in Pennsylvania in the last 24 hours, which I'm sure you've talked about and are in the stack, where their lines are building up at these county offices because they're not prepared. They're expecting people to show up and ask for ballots and leave. They're not expecting them to fill them out there. And so that's sort of been an issue. So today is the last day to do that in Pennsylvania. So if you're in line in any county in Pennsylvania today and they tell you to leave and take your ballot with you, you have a right to stay. So if you want to fill that out while you're there, hang tough. So
is that the case now? Because it wasn't the case a couple days ago. Is that now that changes? Help me understand, Kane.
Well, I'm not sure of your question. Are you saying that I'm saying that yesterday
they were turning voters away for days, just so we're clear. They have been turning voters away that have been waiting hours in line.
Okay, I wasn't. There you go. I wasn't aware that that had been happening until yesterday.
No, Jack is or Cliff knows the Pennsylvania stuff, but all I know is that Trump voters have been waiting in line for quite some time and have been turned away. And guys, this is one of the reasons why you have to vote early and try to vote early.